Hi, and thanks for clicking your way onto this campaign to raise money for my next studio recording. Now, here's a good story. On a cold, wet January morning in 2022, as the pandemic was starting to loosen its grip, I got a strange email from a guy named Ken Coomer. At first, I thought it was a version of the old Nigerian Prince scam, but after a little digging, I discovered that Ken is a 3-time Grammy-nominated producer, drummer, and original founding member of Wilco, playing on their first 4 albums. From there, he worked with everybody from Al Green, Steve Earle, to Sheryl Crow, Emmylou Harris, and many more. Oh, and he was an original member of Uncle Tupelo for their groundbreaking album, Anodyne. Now, sometime during the pandemic, Ken heard my version of Lightfoot's Early Morning Rain and decided to email me to see if I wanted to record with him. At that point, I was just getting my nerve back from 2 years of Zoom calls, so we agreed to be in touch a little later down the road. We reconnected last Christmas and started making plans, and that brings us up to date. Now, the plan is to record for a week or so early next year at Ken's studio in Nashville with a core band of myself, vocals and guitars, Ken Coomer on drums, my Blackie bandmate John Diamond on bass, and Nashville genius instrumentalist Jim Hoke on keys, pedal steel, harmonica, and whatever else strikes his fancy. I plan to bring in guests from both sides of the border, and I want us to record together, live, as much as possible. I'll be applying for grant money, but recording in the US means that a big chunk of the recording budget is ineligible for Canadian funding, which is why I am running this campaign. That and the sad truth that streaming has made it virtually impossible to pay for production costs from album sales alone. Now, I'm really excited to make a new recording with such a talented group of veteran players, and I am working up a bunch of new songs, some of which you will have heard if you're at any of my solo shows this summer. After so many years of uncertainty, I am more than ready to move forward with an open heart and a new guitar. So there's my pitch. Please take a moment to read the details below. There are lots of ways to help this record get made and become a partner in creating what I think is going to be some beautiful and soulful music, and a very important step for me as an artist and creator. Thanks for listening.